Welcome back to the 12 Days of Yoga Challenge. All right, today's posture is supported bridge, another favorite of mine. I'm probably going to say that every day, I think. But this one is really great, and I'm calling it supported bridge because I really do want you to find support. So a great time to go grab a block or a bolster. If you don't have either, grab a towel or a blanket and use that. It really doesn't matter. We don't want it to be any higher necessarily than a block on its longer edge. You may advance further, but today is all about relaxation and chilling, right? So let's get started. Come on down to your mat. Lay all the way down and extend the legs and arms long. We start once again, one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. We use this time to connect to ourselves through our breath. So although breath is what keeps us alive, we really don't pay attention to it. So here you start to lengthen and savor your breath just a little bit. So big inhale. Let your belly rise, and exhale, let it fall. You feel the heart beneath your chest. Maybe the heartbeat starts to slow as you relax here. Maybe you slow it with your breath. Deep, intentional breathing. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Great job. Let's move into our posture, supported bridge. I am going to grab my bolster. This is my favorite way to take this posture. So for supported bridge, plant the feet on the mat. They're going to make the number 11. I like to reach down with my fingers and just maybe barely feel the heels. You might go just a little bit further away. Knees point straight up to the sky, feet in line with hips. Press down through the feet, and then I want you to tuck the pelvis towards the belly button so that you lift the hips, and then you lift maybe low spine, and you get all the way up towards the shoulders. This is traditional bridge. This is where we slide in our bolster or our blanket. And maybe you're only an inch off of the ground. That's totally fine. You're aiming for the hips to be a little higher than the heart, and it doesn't have to be a ton. So go ahead and bring the bolster or the block right under the sacrum. So that kind of triangular shape at the base of the spine where the hips flare out, that's where we want the most support. So whether you've got a block or a blanket, that's where you'll be. And as soon as you got the bolster there and you kind of relax into it, you notice how much effort you were putting in earlier. And now you start to relax and to settle in. Wiggle the toes, let the feet just plant softly into the mat. And then I like to take the arms up and overhead and capture the opposite elbow with the hands. So the forearms kind of cross. But this allows the shoulders to open and for me to almost get a little bit more of the back bend. Let this feel good. What can you soften here? I want you to think about breathing into your heart space. Allowing every inhale to feed the shining light that is your heart. Every breath, it gets a little brighter. It shines just a little bit more. Relax your shoulders. I like to shimmy them underneath me to prop up the heart just a little bit more. Soften your belly, soften your jaw, and breathe. Imagining the light that glows from your heart space getting a little bit brighter as you open and expand with every inhale. If you need to move, move. Adjust. Allow yourself to feel good. Let your breath be even and your eyes be heavy. You are safe to surrender here, to let go of anything that is holding you back from totally releasing into this posture. Breathe a little deeper. Feel a little lighter. If your mind begins to wander, you simply draw it back to your breath. The inhales to shine brightly to feed you, and the exhales to let go. You are free to stay for as long as you'd like, but we'll be here together for a few more breaths. Can you find stillness? Not only in the body, but also the mind. One more breath here. Shine your light a little brighter. And exhale. I want you to gently press into the feet. Slide the bolster towards the heels or out from underneath you. And gently lower shoulders, mid-back and hips. Bring the knees together, let the feet walk wide. Knock one knee down and then take the left or the right out to the side. And then switch, just gently releasing the low spine. Other knee to center, opposite knee falls wide. You can repeat this a few more times, being mindful of the stillness that you've created. Finish up your last windshield wiper, and then begin to walk the feet in and draw one knee in and then the other. Giving yourself that hug, a moment of gratitude for showing up once again and giving yourself a little bit of love. Give yourself a squeeze, big inhale. Exhale, extend the arms and legs, find a full body stretch. And take your time as you come back up to a seat. You can roll over to one side or push yourself up, whatever feels nice. Thanks for joining us for day 2. I am so proud of you for showing up once again, and I hope to see you tomorrow for day 3.